Sacramento State's women's volleyball team has practiced a tradition of team rituals and superstitions for over 20 years. We asked some members of the volleyball team to describe some of the specific rituals that they practice and the importance of these traditions.
So we started on the wrestling room, and in the wrestling room we always draw the other mascot.
Yeah.
And in some way we are destroying it. It's hanging from a tree, and we have our little characters that we draw around that have been added and are from years ago. And it's just, we seem to always add something every year. And then we do our normal routine warm up. And then once we're putting on our jerseys, we go outside and we sing Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, kind of like an underdog story. That's usually what Sac State volleyball is. We're the underdogs and we come behind.
Yeah.
They pretty much mean like kind of a legacy of Sacramento State and like what the athletic program has brought to Sacramento State, and especially with volleyball. We've had a really successful volleyball team, and so by keeping these traditions going, it's like keeping that legacy going and what Debbie left for us and what our new teams are carrying on. It's really nice to have like, they're not superstitions, but just kind of traditions that have lasted as long as they have. Because it's really good to have like a program that has a nice legacy that we're keeping strong and staying with that and being reminded of it. We're playing on the Colbert court every day, you know, and so we're always reminded of our history here, and that's really nice.
It does, because we're always in the same routine. So if we, like, by sticking by the same routine, we always feel somewhat safe, knowing that every time this is what we do before we go into game mode. So I think that it helps us mentally to get in the right frame of mind.
It's neat. It's really neat because obviously the biggest tradition I think is the Alibaba, and I think that some of the girls will probably explain that to you. The Alibaba cheer before the game. It is really neat to see that they're still doing it. That was started way before I got here. I think it started in the 1980s, and to know that they're still doing that is really, really neat. When we played the alumni game, all of the alumni from a bunch of different years, we went outside and we all did Alibaba. So it was neat. I think it's a camaraderie thing that brings everybody together.